Good morning, children.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, children. Good morning. Good morning. Tell me one by one if you've all watched the videos which I shared with you. Dhanya.
Yes, ma'am.
Have you worked out all the sums in your notebook?
Yeah, ma'am. I have worked half of the sums, ma'am.
Okay. Madhumita?
Ma'am, I have continuous assignments and exams from my school, ma'am, so I'll definitely complete it within this week, ma'am, the upcoming
Okay.
week.
Valid reason, valid. Okay, no problem. Correct. Sanjay and Sindhu? Completed, huh? You watched the videos as well as worked out all the sums in your notebook?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, that's good. Very good. Raja?
Ma'am, I watched the first playlist, but I didn't watch the second playlist. Ma'am.
Oh, you didn't watch the second one. Okay. And what about the first one? Have you worked all the sums in your notebook?
Yes, ma'am, almost, ma'am.
Almost. Okay. Keertana has just joined us. Keertana, Keertana shared on WhatsApp that she's completed. She even shared her working. She's completed all the sums. She's completed working out all the sums in the notebook. All right, Keertana. Are you there, Keertana?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Just let me know the last sum in the video. Which is the last one in the second playlist? People who have completed working can just look into your book and let me know. Which is the last one in the second playlist? Okay, let me play it and just check.
Ma'am, the 24th sum, ma'am. The
24.
24th sum.
Ma'am, that
Yeah.
5x square y, ma'am.
Yeah, 24th. Yeah, even I just checked. Yes. Okay. Now, for people who have not watched the videos, okay, let me see. I'll just try to explain division. In case you don't understand, then that means I have to go back to multiplication. So children, so far in algebraic expressions, we have learned how to add expressions, subtract two expressions, and multiply them. That's what have been shared in the video so far. Now what you see here in the 25th one, what you say is divide 9m to the power 5 plus 12m to the power 4 minus 6m square by 3m square. Now, this is the dividend expression. This is the expression for the dividend. This is the expression for the dividend. And this is the divisor. You can see that the divisor is a monomial. The divisor is a monomial. What about the dividend? It has three terms. So what do you call this?
Trinomial, ma'am.
It's a trinomial.
Ma'am.
It's a trinomial. The dividend is a trinomial. 1, 2, 3 terms. The dividend is a trinomial. The divisor is a monomial. whenever the divisor is a monomial, this is the procedure to divide. I'll tell you what the procedure is, but this is the procedure to divide when the divisor is a single term, when the divisor is a monomial. The dividend can have any number of terms. If the divisor has a single term, if the divisor is a monomial, then this is how we proceed with the division. So now supposing the question is divide 32 by 8. 32 by 8. Divide 32 by 8. Then how do we write that? We write 32 in the numerator and we write 8 in the denominator. We say 32 by 8. 32 in the numerator, 8 in the denominator, 32 by 8. And then we simplify. 8 ones are 8 fours are 32. So the answer is 4. That is a quotient is 4. The remainder is 0 because it's exactly divisible. The remainder is 0. When you divide 32 by 8, you don't have to do the long division, right? You can just cancel it, simplify it. So 8 ones are 8 fours are. So the number 4 which you get is the quotient. 4 is the quotient. Then what about the remainder? It's exactly divisible. So the remainder is 0. The remainder is 0. When you do the long division, you can see both the quotient and the remainder. When you do the long division. When you don't do the long division, when you just work like 32 divided 32 in the numerator, 8 in the denominator, when you write it like that, you just cancel, right? 8 ones are 8 fours are. So you get only 4 there, where 4 is the quotient and 0 is the remainder. In the same way, children, in the same way, see here, divide this expression. So that forms the numerator. Divide this expression. So that forms the numerator by this one. So this forms the denominator. That is, the dividend forms the numerator. The divisor forms the denominator. Is that fine, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so this is how we divide when it is division by a monomial, by a single term. Now next step. So now the next step is divide each term in the numerator by the denominator. Divide each term or divide every term in the numerator by the denominator. So see here, what's the first term in the numerator? 9m to the power 5 divided by 3m square. What will be the connecting sign? This sign, this plus. See, this plus and minus are the connecting signs. This plus and this minus, they are the connecting signs. So 9m to the power 5 by 3m square plus 12m to the power 4 by 3. Oh, it's a mistake, children. It's 3m square. It's 3m square. I've forgotten to write.
Ma'am, it's 4m 4 power of 4, ma'am.
Yeah, that's what 4m square it will be. Children, this one I've gone wrong. Let me correct it. So it will be 3 here, no? And so this will become 4. This will be 4. Okay. So 9m to the power 5 by 3m square plus 12m to the power 4 by 3m square minus 6m square by 3m square. Children, is this step understood?
Yes, ma'am.
All of you? Okay, next. Next, you know how to divide 9. See, how do you read this? This is nothing but 9m to the power 5, meaning 9 into m to the power 5. Like AB means A into B. Between two things, if there's no sign, it's multiplication. Between two things, if there's no sign, it's multiplication. So 9m to the power 5. So children, before we do it this way, let's understand this, visualize this. 9, what do you mean by m to the power 5, children? What do you understand by m to the power 5? Go down to 7th standard, recall and tell me. Okay, let me ask you this question. Children, what is
m into m into m, ma'am?
Correct. M multiplied with itself, how many times?
5 times, ma'am.
5 times. What is m plus m M added to itself 5 times. What is that? What is M added to itself 5 times? What is the result?
5M, ma'am.
5M. Because M added to itself, that is repeated addition is multiplication. See, okay, let's take a number. When we say 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3, 3 added to itself 5 times. 3 added to itself 5 times. Don't we say that is 3 5s are 15? Repeated addition is multiplication. Repeated addition is multiplication. When 3 is added to itself, say 7 times, 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3, 3 is added to itself 7 times. So we say it is nothing but 3 7s are 21. 3 taken 7 times. So 3 7s are 21. Repeated addition is multiplication. Repeated multiplication is expressed in the exponential form. Now let me show that for you. See your children. Repeated addition. We know this. Now supposing we have 2 plus 2 plus 2. Repeated addition. Repeated addition. What's the answer, children? Tell me. What's the answer for this? In terms of repeated addition is multiplication.
5, ma'am. 2 into 5, 10.
2 into
5, ma'am. 6, ma'am.
yeah. 2 taken 6 times, so 12. Now what is 2 into 2 into 6 times?
2 to the power 6, ma'am.
So this is nothing but, so repeated multiplication is written in the exponential form. Repeated addition is multiplication. Repeated multiplication can be expressed in the exponential form. 2 multiplied with itself 6 times is written as 2 raised to the power 6. The base 2 is this number, whatever is multiplied with itself. And the power represents the number of times. The power represents the number of times that multiplication happens. So 2 to the power 6. Repeated addition is multiplication. Repeated multiplication is written in the exponential form, where 2 is the base, 6 is the power. 2 to the power 6 means 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied with itself 6 times. So m to the power 5 means m into m into m into m into m. M multiplied with itself 5 times. M square means m into m. Correct, children? Do we understand now what m to the power 5 is?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, m into m multiplied with itself 5 times. So what do you have, children? Children, I'm not explaining what's in the paper. I'll tell you that later. I'm telling you something else. Now, what do you have in the numerator? 9. And in the denominator, 3. So 3 1s are, 3 3s are. So you have 3 in the numerator. That we understand. Now, what do we do with m to the power 5 and m square? In the numerator, we have m into m into m into m into m. 5 m's we have. In the denominator, we have 2 m's. So how many m's will get cancelled, children?
Ma'am, 5 minus 2 is 3, so we'll be left with 3 m's, ma'am.
So see here, it's nothing but 9 into, I think I'm not clear, 9 into m into m into m. You don't have to write all this. I'm just explaining how it works. Divided by 3 into, please let me know if you understand this expansion. We won't work like this, but this is the meaning. 9m to the power 5 is this one, children. Am I right? 9m to the power 5 is this numerator.
Yes.
Correct? And 3m square is this one. 3 into m square means m into m. Correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So m and m will get cancelled. Correct?
Yes, ma'am.
M and m will get cancelled. Correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Now 3 ones are 3 threes are. Correct?
Yes, ma'am.
What is in the denominator? Everything is cancelled. So what do you have in the denominator?
1, ma'am.
So you can ignore the denominator. 1 we have, so you can ignore the denominator. What do we have in the numerator? 3.
3
M
into m.
cube, ma'am.
3m cube. 3m cube, because we have 3 into m into m into n. And we know that repeated multiplication can be expressed in the exponential form. So m into m into m is m to the power 3, because 3 times. That's how we get 3m cube. And see the answer here. So we get 3m cube. 3m cube. So how do we get this? We use the law of exponents. We don't write it like this elaborately. We don't do all this elaborately, but this is what it is. This is what is happening. But we use a law, which says, the law says that if it is division, when bases are same, when the bases are same and it's division, subtract the powers. When the bases are same, we know in an exponential form there are two elements. One is the base, the other is the power. In the exponential form, there are two elements. One is the base, the other is the power. When bases are same and it's division, subtract the powers. So see here, bases are same, m, base same. It's division. So we need to subtract the powers. 5 minus 2. So you can see in the next step, 3 1s are 3 3s are, so 3 here in the numerator. M, 5 minus 2. M to the power, write the base once. Write the base only once. Then subtract the powers because it's division. So 5 minus 2. Now the doubt is, should I write 2 minus 5 or 5 minus 2? Now, where have we written m? We have written m in the numerator. So in the numerator, whatever power is there, that should be written first and then minus the other one. I'll tell you. Supposing we have m to the power 7 by m to the power 9. Okay. Supposing you have this. Now, now supposing I write like this 1 by, I want to do 9 minus 7. I want to do 9 minus 7 because 9 is greater than 7, you know, so I want to write 9 first. Then what you should do is 1 by the base is m. You want to write 9 first, right? But where is m to the power 9? It's in the denominator. So you must write 1 by like this. That is, whichever power you want to write first. You want to write 9 first. Where is 9? It's in the denominator. So you must write as 1 by m to the power 9 minus 7. M to the power 9, see, it's like this. It's like this. Supposing we don't understand this. Now I'm going to get this m to the power 7, leave it. If that goes away, there's only 1 in the numerator divided by, this one is already in its place. M to the power 9 is in the denominator. Now this m to the power 7 is coming to the denominator. M to the power 7 comes to the denominator. So we need to subtract the powers, division, subtract the powers. So minus 7. Somebody will remain in their own place. Whoever travels, they will take the opposite sign. So now if it is m to the power 11 by m cube, m to the power 11 remains in its own place. This one travels. It's like this one is going to the numerator. It's like this one is going to the numerator. So it will be minus 3. From the denominator, it's going up to the numerator. So it will be minus 3. It will go up as minus 3. But if you want to write it the other way, now supposing you want to write it as m to the power 11 by m to the power 3. You can also write it like this is equal to 1 by, that means m to the power 3 is in the denominator already. This 11 is traveling. 11 is traveling from the numerator to the denominator. So that will come down as minus 11. Is that fine, children? We'll learn more about exponents. We'll learn more about exponents later. Is this part understood?
Yes, ma'am.
So 3 m to the power 5 is already in the numerator. This 2 is traveling to this 2 from the denominator. It's like going up to the numerator. So it will go as minus 2 plus 3 1s are 3 4s are 12. M to the power 4 is already in the numerator. Write that as it is. This 2 is going from the denominator to the numerator. So it will go as minus 2. It will go with its opposite sign. Minus 2. M square and m square gets cancelled. Or you can write it as this m square in the numerator as it is. This 2 from the denominator goes to the numerator. So it goes minus 2. M to the power 0. And you know anything to the power 0 is 1. So 2 into 1, 2. And then you'll have to subtract 5 minus 2, 3, 4 minus 2, 2. Please go through, children. I want you to understand very clearly. Any doubt, please ask me. See the first one alone, division. So this is division by a monomial. You're dividing an expression by a single term, by a monomial. So what you should do, you should divide every term in the numerator. You must divide every term in the numerator by that monomial, that single term in the denominator. You'll have to work this later. I'll just give you time for that. Now look at the second one. I think no questions. Can I proceed, children?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So here, again, the same thing. See here, you'll have to divide this expression by a single term, minus half z. Minus half z is a single term. Minus half z is a single term. What is x plus y? X plus y. Is it a monomial, binomial, trinomial?
Binomial, ma'am.
Binomial.
Very good. Thank you. Very good. X plus y is a binomial. Minus half z. Half into z. Half into z. It's a single term. Minus half z is a single term. So see, this is the first step. Write the expression. This is the dividend expression. This is the expression for the dividend. Write that in the numerator. Divided by this. Then every term in the numerator. 4z cube divided by minus half z. The connecting sign is this one. Don't get confused. In the denominator, see, you will get minus half z everywhere. Everywhere you will get minus half z in the denominator. In the numerator, you see this 4z cube, 6z square, and this z. Plus and minus become the connecting signs. You can see this minus half z everywhere, minus half z. This plus and minus become the connecting signs, plus and minus. These three terms you can see 1, 2, 3 terms you can see here 1, 2, 3 terms. That is the first step. Next, we'll have to divide like here we did. No, we divided 9 by 3. This here the division was easy. 3 ones are 3 threes are. Similarly here we need to divide. We need to divide 4 and we need to divide 4 by minus half. So I don't know what is 4 divided by minus half. I don't know. So I'm doing the working here. I work to find out what is 4 divided by minus half. See here, this is your working. 4 divided by minus half. I don't know the tables of half. Half ones are half, half twos are 1, half threes are 1.5, half fours are 2. So we don't know. So we are going to divide and check. 4 divided by minus 1 by 2. What's the answer? 4 divided by minus 1 by 2. That means 4 into minus 2, reciprocal. Minus 1 by 2 is minus 2 by 1, reciprocal. When division becomes multiplication, you need to take the reciprocal of this one. So 4 divided by minus 1 by 2, 4 into minus 2, minus 8. So 4 divided by minus half is minus 8. And then this, you know, z to the power 3, z to the power 1. So z to the power 3, this 1 from the denominator goes up to the numerator as minus 1. Now the rest of the answer you please see for yourself and see. Let me know if you understand. So far, is it fine, children? Whatever I told you, how to calculate 4 divided by minus half?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, children, please complete, go through the working.
Ma'am, I understand, ma'am.
Okay, good, Madhumita. So similarly, plus 6 divided by minus half, you can see here, what is 6 divided by minus half? 6 into 2, 6 into minus 2, which is minus 12. There's already the plus sign here. There's already the plus sign here. So, but the answer is minus 12. This plus sign will come down. But 6 divided by half, 6 divided by minus half is minus 12. So please enclose the answer in a bracket. Open a bracket, minus 12. And this will give us z to the power 2 minus 1, close bracket. Minus, open bracket, z and z gets cancelled. So we have 1 in the numerator, 1 divided by minus half. 1 divided by minus half. There's 1 in the numerator. So division becomes multiplication and reciprocal of this one. Minus 1 by 2 is minus 2. So minus 2. So you can see here, this minus here, and in the bracket, the answer minus 2. This minus down here, and the result for this one, 1 divided by minus half is minus 2. Now the final step, minus z squared, plus into minus is minus 12, z to the power 2 minus 1. So z minus into minus plus 2. Now children, go through the third one. So the first and second step, I'm sure you understand. In the third step here, 2 1s are 2 3s are, so 3. YZ in the numerator and denominator gets cancelled. So x to the power 4 by x, which is x to the power 4 minus 1, x to the power 3. Z and Z will get cancelled. And again, using the laws of exponents, x to the power 3 by x. So 3 minus 1, 2. Here 3 minus 1, 2 again. Plus 2 1s are 2, 2 4s are 8. Y and Y gets cancelled. Z to the power 4 by Z is Z cubed. X square by X is X. So this is how we divide an expression by a monomial, by a single term. This is the procedure to divide an expression by a single term. The dividend can have as many terms. The dividend may have 3 terms, 4 terms, 5 terms. If the divisor has a single term, then this is the procedure. Okay, now let's understand how to divide this one. 2x to the power 4 plus 8x cubed plus 7x squared plus 4x plus 3 by x plus 3. X plus 3 is not a monomial. X is one term, 3 is another term. These two are separated by a plus sign. That's why they are two different terms. There's a connector plus. So when there's a connector, when there's a plus or a minus sign, you can identify the terms. So x and 3 are two different terms. It's a binomial. So when it is not a monomial, we perform the long division. There are only two types. If it's a monomial, we just learned how to divide. If it is not a monomial, it may be a binomial or a trinomial, we do the long division. So only two methods, long division and this procedure. There's no special name for this. This procedure is one, and then the long division. We use this procedure when the divisor is a single term, when the divisor is a monomial. If the divisor is not a monomial, we use a long division. Is that fine, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So now place the dividend like this, here like this, place the dividend here, and the divisor x plus 3 out here. This is the first step. Yeah. See, you can also use this. You can also use this one. You can write the divisor here and the dividend here. It's not that you'll have to use a vertical and a horizontal line like this. We are normally used to this one, right? You can also write it like this. You can write the divisor here and the dividend here. Okay. So now the first step is to identify the first term in the dividend. In the divisor, sorry. Oh my God. In the quotient. Sorry. The first step is to identify the first term in the quotient. Now we have to identify the different terms in the quotient. This is the first term in the quotient. This is the second term. This is the third term. This is the fourth term. The quotient has, this is the quotient. The remainder is 0. The quotient has 4 terms. So the division happens by identifying the different terms in the quotient. So how do we do that? How do we identify 2x cubed? Divide the first term. Divide the first term in the, divide this one by this. What is this? This is the first term in the dividend. And this is the first term in the divisor. Divide 2x to the power 4 divided by x. What's the answer? What's the answer?
2x to the power 3, ma'am.
2x to the power 3. That is the first term. That will be the first term in the quotient. You can see here. That's the first term in the quotient. See, when you start the division, you only know this one. You have written the dividend here and the divisor. Nothing else we know. Here the division is complete. Now, when you start the division, you only know this dividend here and the divisor. This term we have to write. That's how we start the division process, by identifying the first term in the quotient. So how do we do that? The first term in the, I have many things to tell you. We'll just do it one by one. Now the first thing is, the first term in the quotient is the first term of the dividend divided by the first term of the divisor. So 2x to the power 4 by x, which is 2x cubed. Write that. Next, multiply 2x cubed. Multiply the 2x cubed with the divisor. With the divisor x plus 3. What's the answer you will get? When you multiply 2x cubed with the divisor, what will you get? 2x cubed into x. 2x cubed into x. So it will be 2. When you multiply x cubed and x, you'll get x to the power 4. Because you'll have to add the powers. You'll have to add the powers. Plus, when you multiply 2x cubed and 3, you will get 6x cubed. You will get 6x cubed. Yeah. If you have not watched the videos, it's difficult because multiplication is explained in the videos. But it's not that you will not follow. You can do it now. So I'm telling you. 2x cubed multiplied. You should multiply 2x cubed with the divisor x plus 3. So it's like this. This is how we multiply. 2x cubed with x plus 3. So you'll have to multiply 2x cubed with x. That is 2x to the power 4. And then 2x cubed with 3, which is 6x cubed. 2x cubed into x is x to the power 4. 3 plus 1, 4. X cubed into x. Bases are same and it's multiplication. We need to add the powers. Multiplication, add the powers. 3 plus 1, 4. Now write those terms here. See here. 2x to the power 4 plus 6x cubed. We got the product, right? 2x to the power 4 plus 6x cubed. Write that here. Write that. Under the x to the power 4 term, write 2x to the power 4. Under the x cubed term, write 6x cubed. And as always, now what do we do when we divide? See here, when we divide, supposing we have 45 or 456 divided by 7, supposing we have divided by 7. What do we do? 7, 6, 42. Then what are you doing actually? What will be the next stage? What do you write here? Yeah, so you're subtracting, right?
Yes, ma'am.
You're subtracting, but we didn't put a minus sign, but you're actually subtracting. 45 minus 42, 3. Then you'll bring the 6 down, and like that will continue. Similarly, here we have to subtract. Whenever it's division, we have to subtract. So how do we subtract in expressions? We change the signs. So it's plus 2x to the power 4. We change the sign, put the change sign in the bracket. It becomes minus. Plus 6x cubed becomes minus 6x cubed. Change the signs. When you change the signs, you're subtracting. When you don't change the signs, you're adding. The first step is divide 2x to the power 4 by x. We get 2x cubed. That is the first term in the quotient. Write it. Then multiply 2x cubed by x and 2x cubed by 3. 2x cubed into x. is 2x to the power 4. 2x cubed into 3 is 6x cubed. Write the x to the power 4 term under x to the power 4 and the x cubed term under the x cubed term here. After that, we have to subtract. Because it's division, we subtract. To subtract, change the signs. It's a plus here, make it minus. Again, it's a plus here, make it minus. Put the change sign in a bracket. Now what happens? 2x to the power 4. Now forget the original sign. Take only the new sign. 2x to the power 4 minus 2x to the power 4. They get cancelled because 0. 5 minus 5. You have two terms with the opposite signs. What is 2x to the power 4 here? Plus. Here 2x to the power 4 is minus. 2x to the power 4 here is here carries a plus sign. Here 2x to the power 4 carries a minus sign. Opposite signs, but same term, 2x to the power 4. So they get cancelled. And here 8x cubed minus 6x cubed. Take the new sign. Forget the original sign. 8x cubed minus 6x cubed is 2x cubed. Then bring the remaining terms down. Bring the remaining terms down. Now again, to find the second term in the quotient, you need to divide. See, now this is called the new dividend. This is called the new dividend. This is called the new dividend. What you get after subtracting, this is called the new dividend. Now take up the first term of the new dividend. This is called the new, this expression is a new dividend. This is like the first new dividend, first new dividend. This is the second new dividend. This is the third new dividend. This is the dividend. This is the original dividend. This is the dividend. This is the new dividend. First new dividend, second new dividend, third new dividend. Now again, as we did here, do the same thing. Divide 2x cubed by x. Always the denominator will be x, the first term of the divisor. The numerator will be the first term of the dividends. The numerator will be the first term of the dividends because we'll have many dividends. So first term of the dividends, and the denominator will always be the first term of the divisor. So 2x cubed divided by x. What is 2x cubed divided by x? 2x cubed divided by x. What is it?
Ma'am, 2x power 2.
2x square. So you can see that is the second term in the quotient. That is the second term in the quotient. You can see it here. That's the second term. Plus 2x square is the second term in the quotient. Now again multiply 2x square with x plus 3. Multiply 2x square with x plus 3. Multiply 2x square with x plus 3. So 2x square into x. What is 2x square into x? 2x cube.
2x cube, ma'am.
2x cube. And again 2x square into 3 is 6x square. Now we have to subtract. So we'll have to change the signs. So minus, plus becomes minus, this plus becomes minus. So plus 2x cube minus 2x cube. Cancel because it's 0. 7x square minus 6x square is x square. The remaining two terms come down. For plus 4x and plus 3, they are not used. They are not used. So that'll come down. They'll come down. Now this is the new dividend. This is the new dividend. Again, to find the next term in the quotient, divide the first term of the new dividend, the first term of the new dividend by the first term of the divisor. So it will be x square by x. X square by x is
X, ma'am.
Is x.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, is x. So that's what you see here. That's the third term in the quotient. This is the quotient. This is the third term in the quotient, x. Now again multiply x with x plus 3. Multiply x with x plus 3. So x into x is x square. X into plus 3 is plus 3x. You're multiplying x with the divisor, x plus 3. So x into x is x square. X to the power 1 into x to the power 1. 1 plus 1, 2. X into 3 is 3x. Again, change the signs. Change the signs. So this gets cancelled because x square minus x square. 0. 4x minus 3x is x. Then this only term plus 3 comes down. Again, divide. This is the new dividend. This is the new dividend. Divide the first term here, x by x, the first term of the divisor. X by x is 1. So plus 1 is the next term on the quotient. Plus 1. Now when you multiply 1 with anything, you will get the same thing. So x plus 3 as it is. When you multiply 1 with x plus 3, you will get x plus 3. 1 into x is x. 1 into 3 is 3. X plus 3. Change the signs. X becomes plus x becomes minus x. Plus 3 becomes minus 3. Write the change sign in a bracket. You can write it like this below. Maybe I put this line already, so I didn't have space, so I wrote it like this. This is also not wrong. You can write it anywhere like this. You can do the same thing like this. Maybe I just drew this line before changing the signs. So I just squeezed in here and here. So plus change it, change the signs minus, and this plus also becomes minus. X minus x is 0. 3 minus 3 is 0. Once you change the signs, you should take the new sign. 3 minus 3 0. X minus x 0. So the remainder is 0, which means x plus 3 is a factor of the dividend. It's exactly divisible. The remainder is 0. The remainder is 0. That means the divisor is a factor of the dividend, or the dividend is a multiple of the divisor. Like when you say, when you take the numbers 42 and 6, 6 7s are 42. So don't we say 6 is a factor of 42, or 42 is a multiple of 6? 42, am I audible, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So like we say 42 is a multiple of 6. 42 is a multiple of 6. Or 6 is a factor of 42. Why? Because on division, the remainder is 0. That's why we come to these conclusions. When you divide 42 by 6, the remainder is 0. So we say that 6 is a factor of 42, or 42 is a multiple of 6. Same thing here. Say the same thing here. X plus 3 is a factor of this expression, or this expression is a multiple of x plus 3. Now the most important thing, this is actually the first thing we have to do. When you write the dividend here, you must make sure that you have arranged the terms in the descending order of their powers. That is x power 4 term, then x cubed, x square, x, and then the number, and then the constant. You should, so that is very important. You must not jumble up the terms. Supposing it's jumbled up, the terms here, you must arrange them correctly. Only then the division will work. Only then the division will work. That is, here the highest power is 4. So the x to the power 4 term first, followed by the x cube term, followed by the x square term, followed by the x term, and then the constant.
Ma'am, what should we do if there are two x terms, ma'am?
You can simplify. No? If you have 4x and 3x, you can make it a one term, no, 7x. You can simplify. Yeah, you can simplify and make them one term. If there is 7x squared plus 5x squared, you can write it as 12x squared.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. Similarly, in the divisor also, supposing it was 3 plus x, you must write the x first and then the constant. The constant will be the last term. Supposing this was given as 3 plus x, you must not write 3 plus x here. You must write x plus 3, x and then the constant 3. In the dividend, x power 4, x power 3, x square, x and then the constant. Supposing the x cube term is not there. After the x power 4, there's only the x square term. That's okay. That is okay. It's not that there should be an x cube term. X power 4, supposing this term is not there, leave it. X power 4, and then after that, the lowest power is x square, and then x, and then the constant. So we have to arrange the terms in the dividend in the descending order of their powers. Descending order of their powers. Because 3 means 3x to the power 0, right? 3 means 3x power 0. X power 0 is 1. 3 into 1 is 3. 3 is nothing but 3x to the power 0. 3 can be treated as 3 into x to the power 0. So what power that does x have there? 0. Descending order of their powers. Power 4, power 3, power 2, power 1 and power 0. Because x to the power 0, no, so the power is 0. That's why we say that we need to arrange the terms in the descending order of their powers. The descending order of the powers of the variable x. And here x plus 3. X to the power 1 first and then x power 0. Yeah, please work this one, children. Please work this. 26A, please work it now in the class.
Ma'am, 26A.
Yeah, 26A. No, actually I wanted you to work everything. Have we done 25A, B and C? No? Complete time. No, children, actually I want you to work everything. 25A, B, C because it's completely new to you, and 26A. Give you 10 minutes, finish it. Is it over, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Others?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, teacher.
I'll try to understand the next one. Ask me your questions. Let me see how you can do this. What's the first step?
Ma'am, we have to arrange the terms in descending order.
Very good. So it's already in the descending order, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So you have to place the dividend here like this, dividend here, and the divisor here. You can see here 7x minus 1 plus 2x square. They're not arranged correctly. Write the x square term first, 2x square plus 7x minus 1. 2x square plus 7x minus 1. We need to arrange the terms in the divisor and the dividend in the descending order of the powers of the variable x. Here power 4, power 3, power 2, power 1 and power 0. It's already in the descending order. Here it's already in the descending order. Yes, one of you tell me the first step.
Ma'am, we have to arrange the terms in descending order, ma'am.
Okay, after that. After that, what's the first step?
Ma'am, 10x to the power 4 should be divided by 2x square, ma'am.
Yeah. Which is the first term in the dividend?
2x square is the first sum, ma'am. We should divide it by 2x square first.
You're right, but you didn't answer my question right. Which is the first term in the dividend?
10x to the power of 4, ma'am.
10x to the power 4. Which is the first term of the divisor?
2x square, ma'am.
2x. So as Madhumita rightly said, we should divide 10x to the power 4 by 2x square. What is the result? What is 10 by 2?
5, ma'am. And 4 minus 2 is 2, so x square.
Yeah, 5x square. 5x square. So that is the first term in the quotient. That's the first term in the quotient. Now what do you do with this 5x square?
Ma'am, we should multiply it with 7x minus 1.
Ma'am, we should multiply with 2x square plus 7x plus minus 1.
Correct. You must multiply 5x square with 2x square plus 7x minus 1. So multiply 5x square and 2x square and write it. When you multiply x square and x square, you will get x to the power 4. So under x to the power 4. When you you're multiplying 5x square with all the 3 terms in the quotient. I'm sorry, divisor. You're multiplying 5x square with 1, 2, 3, with these 3 terms in the divisor. And the result we write here. See, 1, 2, 3 terms, we write the result here. X power 4 term, one below the other, x cube terms, x square terms. And then we have to change the signs and simplify. Yeah, please do that. Please do that and let me know. Okay, let me not disturb you in the middle. Now, what about the second step, children? After you subtract and get the remainder, you must bring the remaining two terms down. 30x and minus 3. Bring them down. Now, what is this one called? It's called the... What is this called?
New dividend.
Dividend. It's the first new dividend. First new dividend. Again, repeat. What should you divide now? You must divide
2x square, ma'am.
what by what?
Minus 18x divided by 2x square, ma'am.
Minus 18x cube divided by 2x square, which will give you minus 9x. Write that here. That will be the second term in the quotient. Minus 9x is the second term in the quotient. Now again multiply minus 9x with all these three terms. Multiply minus 9x with all these three terms and write the result here. Change the signs. Simplify and bring the last term. Minus 3 is not used. Bring that term down. It's not used. Minus 3 is not used. So bring it down. And now what will you divide? You should divide
Minus 6x square by 2x square, ma'am.
no, just 6x square, not minus. 6x square by 2x square. 6x square by 2x square, which is 3 plus 3. And
Okay,
multiply
ma'am.
3 with all these three terms. And here they are. Change the signs. All of them get cancelled. And the remainder is 0. Please work this now, children.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yeah.
Ma'am, how do we get 35x cube minus 5x square?
Okay. So we have this 5x square, right? Multiply 5x square with 2x square. 5 into 2, 10. X square into x square, x to the power 4. So 10x to the power 4 is the first term here.
Okay, ma'am.
Next, multiply 5x square with 7x plus 7x.
Okay, ma'am. I get the hang of it.
Yeah, we have to multiply 5x square with all the 3 terms in the divisor.
Okay, ma'am.
So 5x square into 7x plus 7x will give us plus 35x cubed.
Okay, ma'am.
And then 5x square into minus 1 minus 5x square. I'll repeat it.
No, ma'am. I understand now.
Okay.
Ma'am, completed, ma'am.
All right. Any questions, Danya?
No, ma'am.
Sure?
Yeah, ma'am, I understand, ma'am.
Okay, fine.
Completed, ma'am. Completed, ma'am.
Sindhu and Sanjay?
Ma'am, I also completed.
Very good.
Ma'am, I have
Division?
finished writing, ma'am.
Finish Kirtana? Okay. So I have a YouTube video where, or I have a couple of videos where I've explained all this. Whatever we have understood in today's class, all this is, all these are explained in the videos. I'll share that link with you today. Please watch the link, watch the videos in the link and complete the sums explained there in your notebook by the next class. You're all busy with exams at school, is it, children? Am I giving you too much of work?
No, ma'am.
We are not having
Just in
exam.
case you're occupied with something in school, at least make sure you watch the videos. You can maybe write them in your notebook later. Please make sure you watch the videos, only then you can follow the class.
Okay,
No,
ma'am.
ma'am, but I'm
Yeah.
not having any exams and all, ma'am.
No, please come again. What?
I'm not having any exams and all, ma'am, in school.
Oh, okay, fine. All right. Please hold on, children, just a minute.